All right, so good evening, everyone. We are doing June 2025, question 4 and 5. I don't know if I'm going to finish 5 since I didn't do enough statistics with the students, but definitely I am going to talk about cumulative frequency with them and show them um, what is understood by a running total. All right. So rise. The rise would be how many squares? So you have to check 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. The run, so you have the y-axis, y2 minus y1. The x-axis will be 1, 2. So the gradient is 2. Everybody okay with that? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So m is equal to 2. And then they ask you the equation of the line. So what you're going to do, all right, so let me just write this because I'll put it back in the chat. The gradient. Now there's one mark, so they didn't really want you to do any set of things. So you say rise, which is y2 minus y1. That is rise over run, which is the x coordinate. x2 minus x1. But we don't need to use, you have to get 2 points to use this formula. But all we had to do is look at the graph and you could actually see what the gradient is. Now, for the equation of the line, you have to choose a point. So I'm just going to choose any point. There's a point here, I'm choosing this point. That point is, somebody tell me what is that point there? Oops.
3, sir.
What is the coordinate of the point?
So 3 and 1.
No, that is
Three
not
and
three.
seven.
That is not 3 and 1. I say let's write a coordinate 3 and 1.
No,
No,
so 1 and 3.
that's 1 on the x, 3 on the y. It's 1 on the x, 3 on the y. That's the coordinate. 1 on the x, 3 on the y. So this is correct. This is wrong. So we're using 1 and 3 to get our value. We're using 1 and 3 to get our value. So let's go. We're using the point 1 and 3. So 1 on the x, 3 on the y. It's a x and y value. So you're writing y equals to mx plus c. We already know what m is. I want everybody to give me the equation of the line. You have 1 minute. Go ahead. You'll have to take a picture and send it to my WhatsApp though. I want to see what you have. Take a picture and send it to me WhatsApp. I want to see what you have. Take a picture and send it to my WhatsApp. I want to see your answer. Using y equals to mx plus c, which is a general equation. You have to substitute your x and y values and your gradient. And your gradient. Everybody understand what they have to do?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so send that to me quickly. If you did it already, send it one time. So I'll look at your thing one time. If you did it already, send it to my WhatsApp one time. Ezekiel did it already. Let's look at his work. MS2. Yeah, but I'm not seeing how you got that. Oh, you used 2 points. All right, so Ezekiel used 2 points. That would have take up your time though. Is Y2 minus Y1, but that would have take up a lot of your time. So he found for C. I don't understand how you found for C is Ezekiel. I'm seeing you have your answer for C, but I don't know how you got it. All right, but what you have, the equation is correct. But I'm not seeing you working. That is my biggest problem. I'm not seeing any working. Right, again, you are the same thing, Tyrese. How did you find for C? I'm not seeing that part. I'm seeing the equation, but I'm not seeing how you found for C, Tyrese and Ezekiel. Right, so I'm seeing Yediah. Okay, right, right. So I'm actually seeing how she got that. That's correct, Yediah. Jamelia. Right, I'm seeing how you got M, Jamelia, but I'm not seeing how you got C, how you found for C. Marcus, no, C is not, no. If we use X is 1 and Y is 3, Marcus, what is, you delete it? Where you delete it for?
So, because I
Matthias,
like I mistake, sir, I was gonna change it.
oh, Matthias, right, so you use -2 and -3, which is what, right? So people using -2 and -3. All right. You could have used -1 and -1. Could have used 0 and 1. Different points. Right? Yeah, Matthias. That's good. That's correct. So you could use any point on your line. All right. Use any point on your line. So I'm getting some answer from people. Um, I'm not seeing for others. Naomi, Shalomi, Sienna, Jadidia. I had seen Janae come on. Where is she? She's not here again. Yeah. All right. So I just want to show you all what I did to find C using 1 and 3. Of course, you could have used any point. So X is 1, M is 2, and Y is 3. Just give me a second. All right. All right. So once you find for C, what M is, you know what C is, so you could write the equation of your line. So equation of your line is y equal to 2, which is the gradient, x plus 1. That's 1 mark. 1 mark. All right. So most people did that, which was good. Now this was a little challenging, the latter part. So let's see how we could do that. All right, so the function, the function, um, I saw some people send the g of negative, so g of x, six threes are 18, but the 6 is negative. So g of negative 6 is equal to negative 16. Everybody agree with that? Let me just watch out people's work. Those people who sent. So Jamelia, you had that correct. Yedaya, oh, you didn't show me that part. Ezekiel, you had that correct. Marcus, so you got -1. I don't understand. Y is equal don't rearrange the formula, Marcus. Leave it just as is. Y equals to mx plus c, and you substitute. All right? Substitute a value. Don't rearrange and all this kind of, don't just find for C. Right? That is wasting time to rearrange. The time you take to that, you would have plugged in your values already. That is a Marcus. Antonio, can you not skip a line, please? Do not, you're wasting the book.
Yes, sir.
Y equal to mx plus c. You have to substitute the y and the x. I say I have 1, there should have been a 3 by the y. So how you write this down is wrong. And you are finding for c. So
Yes,
what
sir.
you did here is not right thing. You have to find for the two constants. M, we already know what that constant is. M is 2. A constant means that the value does not change along the line. So M, the gradient or slope. The gradient or what? Or what?
No.
Slope. All right. Um, C is 1 and M is 2. So this is wrong. And Antonio, you have to find for C first. You have to find for C. So in your formula now,
Yes,
Antonio,
sir.
in your formula, you are substituting the general equation. So y is equal to mx plus c. So the things that you're going to change is the m and the c. Right? Those are, so I have my 2 is m and my 1 is c. That is what you're changing. All right?
Yes, sir.
So that's why you have to find for the two constants. All right. All right, so now that we've found for the equation 1 mark, let's move on. All right, so we found what g of negative 6 is. G inverse. Everybody send that to me. G inverse. So g of x. And you find for y. So if you have your answer, send it to me now. So you dia that is correct. You dia you have a mistake. When you take the negative 3y in your 1, 2, 3, 4, your fourth line for your inverse, you have a mistake. When you take the negative 3y onto the left-hand side, it becomes negative 3y. You have it positive. It has to be negative. You there? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
Right, so it's negative 3y equals to, so your answer should be 2 minus x over negative 3. All right, so there are several answers to this. You could have x minus 2 equals to 3y, and then we could divide by 3y. Divide by 3, sorry. So y is equal to x minus 2 over 3. So that's your inverse. So you could write g inverse is that. Or when you get to this point, showing you another way, like what Udia did, she right. So she took the 3y on the other side. So it becomes negative 3y plus x equals to 2. So she'll carry the positive 2, positive x on the other side. And then she's going to divide by negative 3. So y in her case is 2 minus x over negative 3. Now that's another answer as well. All right, so you have two answers. You either have your g inverse x equals to 2 minus x over negative 3, or here you have g inverse. Okay, Jedidia, you could have two answers, Jedidia. Right, so either one is correct. Either one is correcto. All right. Feeling too good at all. Feeling weak. Not sure why. All right. Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If anything, you could always you could always
The assignment is in the chat.
yeah. So I'm just looking at it. Matthias, that's good. Tyrese, that's good. Garcia, good. Tulio, you're skipping a line still. You don't need to skip a line. And there, you cannot write y is equal to that. They ask for the inverse. So you have to write therefore, dot, dot, dot. G inverse is that. So that's your last line. You can't write y. You lose a mark. Jedidiah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Right. So let's move on. Show that f of g of x is equal to that. Now this one is a little tricky one. So let's write down what f of x is. And what g of x is equal to. So we know how to do like f of 2. So in f of x, wherever you see x, you're going to put 2. But that's not the case. It's f of, oops. So you're actually putting down f, for those persons who, oops. So you see this part here? This is like f of whatever. So you're going to put down what f is and substitute for g of x. So f is x squared minus 2. So you're substituting. So it's 3x plus 2 squared minus 1. So expand the bracket, square this out, minus that, factorize, and you're supposed to get this. Go ahead, people. I'll wait all in this one. So let's do it. Send your answers to send your answer. Let me look at it. Fire. Send it to all right. Send it to my WhatsApp. All right, so let's see. You die. This looking, so three is 9, 6 plus 6, 4. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Okay, you could do it later. Nice. Yes, you're there. That's correct. That's correct. Good one. No, Marcus. So what you're going to do, Marcus, this part, you're going to take it as 3x plus 2 multiply by itself because it's squared minus 1. So you have to expand this bracket. So I give you the third line, Marcus. You didn't do the correct thing, Marcus. Tyrese. All right, Tyrese, that looking good. Tyrese, you have to factorize it. You have to factorize what you have in brackets. Go ahead, Tyrese. Oh, you did. All right, Tyrese, that's correct. No, Antonio. 3 by 3. Well, it's not just 9. X by x is x squared. If you're multiplying,
Yes, sir. I forgot to put in the X one.
and then 3 by 2, 6x. And then 2 by 3x. And 2 by 2. So the only thing that could be simplified in this, 9x squared, 6x plus 6x, 4 minus 3. 4 minus 1, sorry. It's 3. I'm not feeling too good at all, people. I don't know. So, Antonio, I hope you're seeing what I did.
Yes, sir. So I didn't multiply the 3 by the 2.
Yeah, you have to multiply. So you're multiplying the 3x by 3x. That's 9. 9x squared. Then the 3x by the 2. That is the 6. Then you do the same again. 3x by 2, 6x. And 2 by 2. That's how we got the 4. And 4 minus 1 is 3. So now we have to simplify this. You could just simplify it like that, or you could say with your 9x squared plus 12x plus 3. You could factorize. So 3 into that is 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. All right. So if you multiply 3 by this, you'll get 9x squared. 3 by 4x, 12. Right? 3 by 1, 3. So you're just factorizing this. 1 by 3 is 3. So it's just 1 by 3. So it's 3x squared plus 1x plus 3x plus 1. All right, so the 3 outside. So 3 here is common. Sorry, 3x. With these two, 3x is common. 3x into 3x squared. All right, let's just switch this around. X is common, not 3x. All right, I doing all kind of nonsense. X is common, not 3x. I don't know why. I think something going wrong. So x is common. I put 3x. X into that is 3x. X into this is 1. and that is +1. So your answer is 3x plus 1 and x plus 1. But don't forget the 3 outside. Right? So that is the same thing that you have. Anybody lost? Want me to go for anything?
Yes, sir, you can go right.
What part, Anthony?
From the third line.
Third line, sir.
From the third line?
Yes,
This,
sir.
this line here?
Yes, sir.
You can't remember how to factorize it. But I pure factorizing.
Yes, sir. I forget.
Right, it's not a good thing. So it's 3x squared plus 1x. Right, you have to know what is common here. What is common here, Anthony?
X, sir.
So x into 3x squared. X into 3x squared.
3x.
Hmm?
3x.
The answer is 3x. X into 1x.
X, sir.
Mm-mm.
No, 1.
So you're dividing this by this. And this by this. You'll get 1. So that's how we have 3x. What's in the repeated? 3x plus 1. And what's on the outside? X plus 1.
Yes, sir.
So that's the answer. But remember, we had a 3 outside. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So now they ask solve when it's equal to 0. Solve when it's equal to 0. When f of g of x is equal to 0. So you have 3 into 3x plus 1. Divide everything by 3, so this 3 will cancel. Therefore, you say 3x plus 1. Divide throughout by 3. So here x is negative a third. And the other one is when x is equal to negative 1. Is that okay, Antonio?
Yes, sir.
So I divide throughout by 3. This 3 cancels. 0 into 3, same 0. And then we work when this is 0, what x is, and when this is 0, what x is. All right, so we're going to spend the rest of the night here. All right. Now, if anybody ever, somebody read this to me, 30 students took a, go ahead.
30 students took a mathematics test. The mark they score are shown in the table below. Complete the cumulative frequency column in the table above. Using the information given, determine the range.
All right, thank you. Anybody knows how to complete the cumulative frequency? Now, tonight, I need to explain what is a cumulative frequency. So when I finish with you, you would understand cumulative frequency well. I was expecting a little more people because this is very important, but you can't carry people to the water and force them to drink. It's either they drink, Jada. Thanks, Jamelia. I just need a rest. Just going. Right. So my new math class started. So that's why we have to meet in the night. So I started back with just as how this class started with Form 4s and moved up to Form 5. I have students now. So if you know any family from other schools who are going into Form 4 in September, we started math lessons for them, or anybody in Form 2 going into Form 3. So that's why we are meeting on a Thursday, or Monday and Tuesdays. Thing. So I'm doing double classes because I introduced the Form 3s, the Form 4s. I have a biology class as well. We met on Tuesday. I have you all. We met when Tuesday too and Thursday. We're gonna meet Saturday night again. Right? This is the hardest week. After next week, we'll just meet once until the multiple choice come, once a week. So once we meet, once a week, we do another multiple choice paper. Right? I think we did 2024, so I'll give you all 2025. So next week, we are only meeting once per week. Right? The onus is on you now to do the multiple choice. All right? Okay. All right. So accumulative frequency. It's a running total of the mark, and I'll explain that. So how many ones do we have? Somebody. Let me ask that to somebody now. How many ones do we have, Antonio?
3, sir.
3 ones. That's correct. Next person. Jedidia. Jedidia, how many 2s do we have?
4, sir.
4. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ezekiel, how many 3s do we have? Ezekiel, how many 3s do we have? Anybody? Anybody?
8.
8. Very good. Thank you. Now note here the trap in this whole thing. They started with 1, then 2, then 3, then they jumped to 5. And that was to tie up people. They did that to tie up, and I'll show you when we do the cumulative frequency. All right, so I'll explain. It's quite easy, but I'll explain it as we go along, and we'll do some questions like that. How many 5s do we have? Um, Shalomi just answer. Tyrese, how many fives?
3, sir.
3. There's how many sevens? There 1. How many eights? 6. How many 10? 5. So the frequency tells how often the mark would have occurred. All right, cool. So the first question is, if we put the cumulative frequency is a running total. Now, when I was a young man, a boy in school, and a teacher said that, the teacher did not explain what they meant by a running total. I will have to show you that shortly so you understand how simple this thing is. All right. So you start with the same frequency. So whatever number is here, you start with that in your CF as well. Right? If you sketch a graph of the CF, it looks like this. The name of it is a ogive. Right? You have a quadratic curve. You have a y equals to mx curve, straight line. You have a synovial curve. Right? And this one is called a ogive. All right? There are different names. This is this cumulative frequency. Good. All right. It's a running total. And what I mean by that is you keep adding the numbers, and I'll show you why you have to do that. So it's 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8. Somebody.
15.
15.
15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. 19 plus 6, 25. 25 plus 5, 30. This is your total. It always gives the total number of students. All right, your total number. All right. So that's important to know. Now, the range, they ask first of all for the range. So your range represents your highest value minus your lowest mark. So everybody, yeah, your lowest value or mark and your highest value or mark and your lowest value or mark. How much is that? So what is your highest mark? What's the highest mark? Anybody?
25.
The highest mark? No.
10. 10.
10. 10. Look the marks here. What is the lowest mark?
1.
1.
1.
So your range is equal to 9. What does median mean? No. Number 2. What does modal mean?
What happens, the mark that happens the most.
The most
Right.
occurrent.
Yeah, the value that occurs the most frequent. The most frequent mark. The most frequent mark. So look in your frequency. What you have to do is look at your frequency and see which one is the highest, which one is the most frequent. That would be what? What number is the most frequent? The highest in your frequency?
3.
Huh?
3.
How much?
3.
3.
No, that is not the most frequent. The most frequent is 8. 8 times. So the mark occurring the most time was 3. Right? So all the tally tells you about the mark. The frequency tells you about the mark. The cumulative frequency tells you about the mark. Everything is about the marks that the person got in the test. Notice I said 30 students, 30 students, and that's the total here. Right? So there are 30 students. And I'll explain a little more about it when we get to the median. All right, so the most frequent mark will be what?
8, sir.
3.
3.
No,
3.
that's the frequency. So you have to look at the mark, what it corresponds to. So it will be what?
3.
3. So there are 8 trees. There are 8 trees. So I want to share screen. All right. So it's just that I'm doing a lot more work. And I do manual work too because I work hard in the garden. And I teach. What I want to do is be able to work in the garden alone. All right, so let's I just want to I think this thing is being recorded. So I want to look at the marks. So the mark is it's mark. This was well, I forget in the tell. Frequency. I need to explain this to show you how easy this thing is. Because I'm sure no teacher never explained it to you, like what are you going to do now? So these are the marks. How many threes? How many ones? There were 3 ones. There were 4 twos. There were 8 threes. So that's the modal mark. How many fives? 3. How many sevens? 1. How many eights? 6. How many tens? 5. I want to explain what is a cumulative frequency. And this, I'm taping it so you could go back and check it again. Now, the cumulative frequency always start with the first number in the frequency, and then you add. So 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 8 15 plus 3, 18 plus 1, 19 plus 6, 25 plus 5, get their total frequency. Now we're supposed to have another line. So when we find the mean, I'll talk about that shortly. So I'll talk about this column later on. What I want to do is find the median. But before I could find the median, right. Right. So people listen carefully. Try to understand. If you don't, let me know. Now, everything is about what? The mark. What did I say? Everything is about the what?
The mark.
The marks. How many ones do we have?
3 1, sir.
3 1. So I'm going to put 1, 1, 1. So there are 3 1s. Say counting 1, 2, 3. So the first one, so 3 or less. 3 or less. How many 2s do we have? 1,
4
2,
2s.
3, 4. There are 4 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. A total of how many numbers? A total of how many numbers we have?
For the first mark,
7 numbers. So this is what the cumulative frequency tells me. It tells me that I have 7 numbers ending with 2. So the seventh number is a 2. The third number was a 1. Now the 15th number would be a what? The 15th number would be a what?
3.
3. So 1. How many 3s?
8, sir.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I count all this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ta-da! So this is 15 here. This is the 15th. All right, I'll do one more. I'll do 2 more. So that's what this 15 says. The 15 really talking about the total amount, but it ends with 3. Now, when they ask to find the median value, I need to go a little further. So I'm going, how many 5s? 3 5s, right? 1, 2, 3. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18. So I have 18 numbers. So the 18th number, your 18th number will be All right, I can't write yet because you can't see the screen, but my screen has, right, it's an 18th number. All right, it's a 5. Good, I think I could stop here. So pay attention, people. Pay attention to this. I'm going to give you all one. I'm going to give you all one. So listen carefully. I want to find the median. We are finding the median. Now, the median, another word for the median, you write it as Q2, the middle value. The middle value. Now, the formula for the median is equal to a half. For ungrouped data is a half N, which is the total frequency. The total number, yes, the total frequency. If you add up all these numbers, you're supposed to get this number here. So the total frequency or the sum of F is equal to 30. All right. So it's a half N plus 1. That's a formula you just have to know. The median mark is equal to a half N plus 1. Somebody work that out for me? Just tell me how much you'll get.
15.5.
But this is a rank. This is a rank. All these numbers are ranks. All these numbers here are ranks. So the first rank is 1. The third rank is 1. The seventh rank is 2. No, no. The value of the seventh rank is 2. The value of the seventh rank is 2. The value of the 15th rank is 3. The value of the 18th rank is 5. I want to say that again. These numbers that the cumulative frequency give me, the value of, so the cumulative frequency tells me where the numbers line up. So you have 3 1s, 4 2s. So if you rank them, if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ranked up to 18, the value of the third rank is what? The value of the third rank, somebody. The value of the third rank is how much?
1.
Huh?
1.
1. Somebody else. The value of the second rank.
2.
2. The value of the third rank.
3.
The value of the 18th rank.
5.
5. Now, the median is at the 15 and a half. Now, the 15th and a half mean between. This means, let me write. Fifteenth rank means the value between 15 and 16. All right, so write that down. It's recorded. The thing is recorded, so as soon as I'm done, I'll send it in the chat. So listen carefully. Sorry that I have to bore you all because this is now on the boring scale. Now, let's look at the 15th number. What's the 15th number again? Somebody. If the 15th
Sure.
number is what?
3.
Huh?
3.
3.
3. What is the 16th number?
5.
5. So the number between the 15th and the 6th number is 3 plus 5 divided by 2. How much is that?
4.
So I have a question, sir.
Go ahead.
So why we define it by 2, sir?
Because you want halfway. It's always halfway.
Oh.
Yeah. We want half. That's 2. So the value will be between here. Between 3 and 5. So now listen carefully because you can't do all of this in exam. You cannot do all of this in exam. So what would you do? You must be able to read your CF. You must be able to read your CF. So when you get the 15th rank, oops, sorry. When you get the 15th rank, you must know that your 15th rank corresponds to 3. And the 16th rank will go from 5. Your 16th rank, because you have 16, 17, 18. Because there are 3 numbers here. So all you want is what happens after 15, which is 5. So it is 3 plus 5, which will give me 3 plus 5 divided by 2, which will give me 4. So a median, everybody, the median for this answer, Q2, is equal to 4. I'm going to give you one now. I'm going to give you one, just in case CXE brings it. This is last year paper, but on Saturday night when we do the statistics, we'll see if for 2024, if they had the same. So I'm going to give you one. You're finding the median for me. You're finding the median for me. So let's go. Find the median score. So everything is videotaped. So, all right. So this is the mark. Your mark. And your frequency. So the mark is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the frequency is 3, 5, 6, 9, 5, 2, 6, 4. Complete the cumulative frequency. Do it in your book. Complete the CF. Go ahead. Complete the CF. And then you send it to my WhatsApp. Send your answer to my WhatsApp. And then we're going to look at, we're going to find the median. Antonio, do not skip a line. I know you know. No skipping of lines.
Let's see our try.
All right, cool. All right, everybody's done. Everybody's done with this CF. Come on, man. I'll have to work fast. Send it to my WhatsApp. Okay, Antonio. Saying that you're saying the mic is not working. Nice work, Matthias. Jedidia, just checking the chat. Oh, Garcia done already. All of behave. Garcia not easy. Garcia, that's correct. Find the median now, Garcia. What? Udaya? Not easy. Correct. Ezekiel, very good. Very good. So we want the median, which is Q2, which is a half n plus 1. We want the median. Yes, Shalomi, very good. Well done, Shalomi. Very good. Right. Where are the others? People, come on, hustle. We're finding the median. How come it's only 12 people now? Nobody could be more tired than me. Antonio, Ezekiel, Saint Garcia, Jada. Jada, don't fall asleep on me. Marcus, don't fall asleep on me. Where is the median? So let's write out the numbers. So it's 3. Remember, we're starting with the same number. Then we add in 8. 8 and 6 is 14. Yeah. 14 and 9, 23. And 5, 28. And 2, 30. 36. And 4, 40. Now, we want the median now. The median will be a half. What is n? Your total frequency, which is 40, is the same as your last cumulative frequency number. So that would be 40 plus 1. How much is that? How much is that?
20.5.
0.5.
20.5.
Right, so this is your rank. So you go into the CF and see where the 20th rank will be. Now, the 20th rank, now pay attention to this one. Pay attention. You're seeing 14 here. That's all. Right. You're seeing your 14 there. So that's your 3 is a 14th number. If you're not sure, you could write it with a pencil that your 14th number is 3. There were 6 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 14th number is a 3. So your 15th number is a what?
3.
No, can't. The 14th number ends the 3. So your 15th number will be what?
4.
4.
4. That's right. So that's your 15th number. Your 16th number is a 4. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Because remember this going up to 23. Everybody understands that? So we have to look at the 20th number and what? What else? Because it's 20.5. So I have to look at the 20th number and your 20th number and your
0.5.
21st. Because your rank will be between the 20th and the 21st. What will be the 20th number?
5, sir.
No, it cannot be 5 because the 23rd number is 4. The 23rd number will be 4. So it means that this the 21st number is a 4. The 22nd number is still a 4. And the 23rd number is where the 4s end. The 23rd number is where the 4s end. So what number is the 24th number? What number is the 24th number? Somebody open their mic. What number is the 24th number?
Is it 5, sir?
It will be 5. All right. So we're looking at the 20th number, which was 4 plus the 21st number is what? The 21st number is what?
4.
4. 4 plus 4 divided by 2. So my Q2, my middle number or median, is equal to
4.
4. Everybody okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Can we do one more? One more? And you try to do this one in your own because people sleeping on me.
Yes, one more.
Jada, one more. Jada and they going and sleep. One more, people. One more. So the class is recorded. So all right, so let's go. So I am looking. All right, let's go. So take this down. Shoe size. You're looking at shoe size. Shoe size. And we're looking at the frequency. How often this free shoe size is occurring. And then we're going to look at the CF. So shoe size. The shoe size is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Your frequency is 4, 9, 3, 6, 5, and 3. Go ahead, do this CF for me, everybody. Do this CF for me. Yeah, shoe size. Take a picture, people. Take a picture. Shoe size. Garcia, correct. Tyrese, correct. Matthias, correct. So you all giving me now go ahead and work the median, the middle value. So your answer should be 4, 13, 16, 22, 27, 30. Or the median. Median for ungrouped data, Q2 is equal to half n plus 1 Yes, Shalomi, correct.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
It's not 14 instead of 13.
It's not what?
It's not 14 instead of 13. Because 9 plus 5 is 14.
4 plus 9 is 13. 13
No,
plus 3 is 16. 16 plus 6. 22 plus 5 is 27. 27 and 3 is 30. So again, you're getting 15.5. So I want you all to note that this is the 13th rank. So the 13th rank, the value of the 13th rank is 5. So what is the value of the 14th rank, somebody? What's the value of the 14th rank?
6. Well, this
6.
shoe
That's
size.
right, 6. So it will be 6 3 times. And this will be the 16th rank. So we're looking at the 15th. because it's 15.5, we are looking at the 15th ranked and the 16th rank. So the 15th rank is 6, the 16th rank is 6. 15, 6 and 6 is 12 divided by 2. So Q2 is equal to 6. Anybody lost? Anybody lost? Correct, Jamelia. Correct, Garcia. You're seeing how easy CF is, but you have to understand it, you see. You have to understand what the CF mean. So when a teacher just tells you running total, unless they start showing you what is the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, you wouldn't understand what they're talking about. But thank God that he touched my mind to understand so I could share it with you. All right, so it's so that people can understand. So what we're going to look at next class, because we kind of complete question 5. Question 5 just had a probability question. So what I'm going to do next class, I'm going to finish up the probability question, look at it, and then we're going to do 4, 5, and 6 in 2024. 2024, we're doing question 4, 5, and 6. So let me see. Let me see if I could see what 2024 is. So let's talk about that. Let's look at 2024. So on Saturday night, you need to do question 4, 5, and 6. Hold on. You cannot minimize. Okay, hold on. I don't want to minimize. What I want to do is share. Question, right. So 2024. Right, I think we did. I wonder. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. This was question 3. We did question 3 already. So we have to do 4. Did we do this? Yeah. Oh, we have to do 4 and 5. Woo wee! Nice. It's a pity they didn't bring a CF, but they have the median there, people. So we have nice things to do. Oh, look. All right. All right. 4, 5, and 6. So this up to this we're doing on Saturday night. All right, we're going up to 6. So on Monday, I'm going to go back to 2025. We're going to do 7, 6, 7, and 8. But we did all the 7s before. All right, 6, 7, and 8. So I think you all could get 1s, you know. I think you all could get grade 1s. All right, because if you all do the first 8 questions good, the multiple choice good, you do well. I think some people are doing paper 3. And remember, as I said, to get paper 3s, you're going to match tutor. Matthias, you're doing paper 3?
Yeah, I did that earlier today, this afternoon.
Oh, you did paper 3 already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What came matrices?
No, statistics and histograms and inequalities.
But you were able to do it?
I didn't revise the inequalities part much, but for the most part, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
the statistics.
once you do the multiple choice good and this paper good, you should still be able to do well.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So we didn't do enough statistics, but that's all right. So I think what I'm doing now, if I had done it before, I thought it was later on. I didn't know it was. All right. So what I'm actually doing now, would have benefit you today, because on Saturday night we'll do mean. We'll do some mean questions and the probability. It's too late to do mean, otherwise I'd have done it tonight. But I think you should be able to still pull through the one if you do the first 8 questions well, plus the multiple choice. So don't worry. All right, people. So that is it for tonight, and I'll see you all on Saturday night, 7:15. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I hope you all dream maths. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good night, sir.
Bye, sir. Thanks again, sir.
You're welcome.